Visualization. It's like one of those funky things that people hear and they think it's some mystical thing that's going to help you become more successful. Let me explain to you what I believe visualization is. I first heard about it about 20 years ago, and I thought it was some sort of hocus pocus thing. And then I just, of course, stayed open-minded and I dug into it and then I started to implement it. And this is what visualization is. I'll give you an example. I just did a success session with a real estate agent, and she was talking to me about things that she wants. And I said, this is what you need to do is you need to actually start to visualize. And she said, what is that? And I said, this is what it is. I said, what is it you want to do when you make X amount of money? She said, I want to take my family to Disneyland in Florida and have a great time. I said, okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to get in a quiet place where there's no distractions, your phone's not going to be there, and you are going to actually pre-live that whole experience. I said, you're going to pack your bag. What are you bringing? Are you packing sunscreen, flip-flops, shorts, jacket, whatever it is, dress? I said, and then where are you sitting on the plane? You're now on the plane. Are you on the aisle? Are you at the window? You're getting off the plane. You're going to your hotel. What story is it on? What does your bedroom look like in your hotel? You're there now at Disneyland. And I said, this is what I want you to visualize. And I had her close her eyes and I closed mine. I said, you're there in Disneyland. You've had a wonderful day. You've had a wonderful trip. You've been able to pay for you and your family to have this amazing experience. And I said, picture this. Let's just say you love churros like I do. You get a churro at Disneyland. Everybody has a churro. And your mother says, you know what, everybody? Let's give a cheers to Sarah. And they say, Sarah, thank you so much for doing this trip. We're having an amazing time. I said, they all get in a circle. They all hug you and they all start to cry, and you start to cry going, man, this feels so good to be able to take care of my family, to be able to provide this experience. And I said, you just have a moment there. And anyways, I open my eyes and the agent is crying and she's just weeping and weeping and weeping. And I go, why are you crying? And she said, because it feels so good to be able to do that. And I told her, I said, but you haven't done it yet, have you? She said, no, I haven't. I said, then why do you feel like you have? And she said, I don't know. And I said, let me tell you, you're pre-living it. I said, now take that memory, take that experience, and use that at times when discipline and motivation starts to fall. It can help push you. And that's what I mean when I say visualization. It should be called pre-living or something like that, because that's the way that I use it in my life. And the really cool thing is, guys, as I have visualized goals, whether they're physical goals or monetary goals, when I achieve it, I've already been there. I already know what it's like and it feels so good. I've already lived that. So this is another way that you can use it. Let's just say that your goal is to be a millionaire. So let me ask you this. Go through the visualization process. Now that you're a millionaire, how do you walk? How do you talk? How do you think? How do you react to situations? I'll bet you it's probably in a different way than the way that you deal with them right now. And so here's the key. Start living like that right now. Start living as though you're already a self-made millionaire. And watch, you'll start to do the things that a self-millionaire would do. And guess what happens then? You get to have the things that a self-millionaire gets to have.